sometimes it's not about time. It's just go win the
Nope.
thing. Don't even think about put everything aside. It's everyone has to deal with the conditions. You have to go out there and just go run the race.
There are certain races where the coaches will be very specific in saying, I do not care about the time. I need you to execute and run this way and battle. This is going to be a hard race for you. I need you to mentally know that you can handle it. When an athlete can grasp that concept and then they're ready, that's when they become dangerous. That's when PRs happen. That's when season bests happen.
A very good matchup we have here in this invitational race between Avery Lewis and Keelan Wright. Lewis, coming all the way from North Carolina, was the Nike Indoor National Champion in the 60 just this last indoor season at the Armory. Lots of confidence coming from that indoor season and bringing some talent to the West Coast from the East Coast.
That's really how you build some confidence. Like you said, West Coast from the East Coast, that makes your athlete know I can do it anywhere. Sometimes they get really comfortable with, like I said, oh, in my training group or the track, the school across town, oh, I'm faster than them. And it's like, no, if you're trying to be ranked in the nation, ranked in the country, we have to travel. And you actually have that luxury now where high schoolers can do this type of things. Colleges are really traveling all over to get that experience.
And Keelan Wright is another individual who swept both the 100 and 200 at the Arcadia Invitational, although really caught a lot of people's attention when she was competing up at the Spokane High School Invitational, I believe, during the indoor season. When you take down a record that has been set by Mia Brahe Pedersen, you're going to get a lot of heads turning towards you.
Yes, you are. But when you're running that type of time, you're expecting that, especially nowadays with social media. You know that people are seeing you, they find you from all over. Hopefully, you can kind of taper your social media and really just try and see those positives of people that are encouraging you. But it comes with all kinds of criticism of like, oh, she's good, but can she do it on the next level? And it's like, hey, let me be a kid and let me just dominate here.
And she's a very quiet kid, doesn't necessarily like the attention all the time, and has really done a really good job of kind of just blocking out all the noise and kind of just focusing on her own race. I had a couple opportunities to chat with her at Arcadia, and is a well-rounded kid and does just, like I said, a really good job of just kind of blocking out everything. So Angela Williams, 11:40 is that meet record from 1997, which is older than me, Don. We'll see perhaps if Avery Lewis can challenge that time. And right out of the block strong is Lewis. Wright, though, responds with her, but Wright starting to pull away here in lane 5. And it's Avery Lewis,
Oh.
11:21. No longer Andrew Williams at the top. It's all Avery Lewis.
Positive 3.4 win, though. And so this is what we talk about the wind swirling, right? We said it's not always about times, or it's not always about trying to compete. Like, you have to compete in that heat, because if this was a situation where it's a championship, you're going to see a fast time in the first heat, slow time in the second heat, fast time, slow. This is about, but I said this time and time again, when a coach sees an athlete do this with the 3.0 or 3.4 win, the 3.0, they say now it's in their system. She can trust that. She can now know that her body has felt that, and I need her to believe that she can get there without this win, with the 2.0 win, with the 1.4 win. This is really good for her. It's almost like doing over speed, over speed. So for her to feel this in this competition that she executed, she stayed down well, but that top end speed was absolutely beautiful.
Lewis 11